So morning, my lovelies. Joining me on the mat, just wherever you want to start, seated, lying down, however your body feels this morning. And just recognising how you're feeling today. Whether you're quite uplifted or whether you need to conserve some energy, you need to sort of charge yourself up a little bit. And the beauty of yoga is that if you are depleted, it will charge you, and if you are kind of overstimulated, it has that wonderful power of calming you and bringing you into sort of balance and homeostasis. So let's just tune into our breath, drawing your awareness to the belly and breathing into belly, into chest. Gently feel that movement up towards the head. And noticing your mind, whether you're busy in the mind, or whether we can just gently focus on the breath and everything kind of dissipates a little. When the thoughts naturally come and go, just notice the quality of your thoughts, whether they are positive and affirming for you, or whether they are self-criticism, that inner critic that we all do have. And then we'll just take a few more breaths, and when you're ready, if you're lying down, just begin to bring the knees in. Have a gentle rock. We'll come into Zazen. And just when you're ready, you can allow yourself to get comfortable in a seated position, either on your meditation cushions, or you can extend your legs out, whatever feels right for you. It's no right or wrong way, just however you can sit for 5 minutes. We are just going to follow our breath today. No counting, no mantras, nothing. We're just going to sit and follow the breath as much as we can, because obviously our mind will start to wander. Thoughts will take us off on a tangent, and then we'll realise we're doing it, and then we'll come back to the breath and just trying to experience being in the space between our thoughts, where we're thinking that we're in this space and we're aware of it. So literally just sitting with ourselves. Rest your hands, Dhyana Mudra. Gently close the eyelids, relax your shoulders and your face. And just gently start with maybe a couple of breaths. And then we'll just follow the inhale and the exhale until the mind wanders, and we bring it back. Be curious of your thoughts when you do wander off. And then just draw yourself back to the now. Are your thoughts peaceful or worrisome? Try and find the gap between your thoughts. And just take the next few moments to follow perhaps the next 3 breaths. And then gently blinking your eyes open. Noticing how that practice felt, whether it's one you like or whether you prefer perhaps counting and something that focuses your mind more. When we sit and just follow the breath, there's a real tendency for the mind to wander, as it will naturally do. So, coming off your cushions, we're going to come into butterfly, our first pose. Nice hip opener, good for our liver and kidneys and our gallbladder. So just when you're ready, drawing your feet together and gently softening. The beauty of these yin poses are not the perfect pose, not how far down we come. It's about us having the time and space to just feel who we are in this shape and this body. Having the time to appreciate and see the beauty in who we are and what we are. Allowing your shoulders to relax. And following your breath to belly. Notice your thoughts. And with your thoughts, notice your feelings. What do you feel most? Is it around the hips, lower back, inner thighs? How does this pose feel for you today? Is it welcome? Or is it bringing up thoughts, negative or positive? Let's just take one more breath. And then gently come up. Find neutral spine. Nice and slowly. Nice deep breath in and maybe a long sigh. And as you do, you can find that your back relaxes a lot more. Just witness what's going through your mind. What are your thoughts right now? And where do you feel thoughts in your body? If you're having anxious thoughts, where are they? Or if there's joy or harmony that you feel in your body, where does it reside? Can you tune in? Just also feeling the after effects of butterfly. Relaxing your lower back a little bit more. And then gently, when you're ready, just let's begin to hug our knees in, rocking. And then gently coming up. We're going to come into Swan today. So if you've got a spare cushion, it's always lovely to have this under one of your buttocks as we come into it. So drawing the right leg forwards, left leg extends behind, and then some support. Take your time to come into the pose. Upright is nice to start with. You just feel a lovely little stretch in the lower back. You can begin to feel the deep stretch in the buttock and the thigh. Try and keep the hips nice and level forwards, and then when you're ready, you can come down, use a block for your head if you wish. And if you want to come all the way down, forehead to the floor, please do, whatever feels right for you today. And relaxing. Noticing how long it takes you to gradually release the tension that we naturally hold here. Letting the muscles in the buttock and the thigh just stretch gradually. And just aware of whether you're tight in your abdomen. Just allow the breath to be soft. And what is this pose teaching us today? Can you relax into your neck and shoulders and arms? And then just rotate your awareness back to the front of your torso, whether you're tight again. Perhaps it's only just now that the pose is starting to ease a little. And check in with how you're feeling in this pose, whether there's a feeling of impatience or tolerance or mild enjoyment. What phases have you gone through from start to finish here? So we'll take one more breath and just gently come out. And feel that lovely relief as you come down. It's curious the feelings that you get through a pose. For me, that was probably discomfort, ability to relax, patience, and then enjoying it, and then in the end, almost a sort of a pleasure from the pose. So perhaps when we come to the other side, just really have a think about all the feelings that you're feeling at each stage of the stretch. So as you relax here, just noticing the chi sensations or what you're feeling, the compression from your foot along the top of your right leg, inner thigh. It's great for the stomach meridian, liver and kidney, bladder and spleen. And it's curious to feel the difference between one side and the other. So let's draw the knees in as we come to the other side in a moment. Enjoying being in your body today. Appreciating what you can do. So, other side, left knee forward, right leg back. As much support as you want. And exploring, I wonder if this side will feel the same. I wonder if our emotions will be similar or different in some way. Nice gentle back bend. Soft belly breaths. This is also lovely and stimulating for your arm channels as well. The heart, small intestine, lungs and large intestine. And then whenever you're ready, if you want to remain high up for a while, you can, otherwise come down. Following the same release of your body in the belly and torso, front of your body, through the buttocks and thighs. Is this side feeling kinder, easier? Notice your thoughts. Relaxing into the breath and the abdominal muscles. Noticing your internal dialogue, whether there's a little battle going on between the mind and the body, whether there's a nice harmony between breath and body and mind. So one more breath. And then gently coming out. That was pretty much the full 5 minutes for that pose each side today. Often I might do it for less because it is a really deep pose, but just notice how that whole 5 minutes felt today. Take your time to enjoy relaxing back. This lovely part where we come into a neutral spine, where we just enjoy that mind-body connection. Follow where your chi is moving. Keep relaxing if you find tension. And then we'll gently draw our knees in for a hug. We're going to come into seal. So we come forward with the spine with butterfly. Change the shape of the spine with swan, a little bit of a back bend, but we're going to come to seal. And sometimes you can have a little cushion under the chest and bust if you want to, or use a block for your head. It's up to you what you fancy doing today. And if you need to come a little bit lower, maybe take the elbows slightly wider. But settling into this lumbar curve. Be very aware if there's any pain that you feel, please adjust. Relaxing your legs. Notice if there is tension in holding your legs rigid. As you relax, your heels may roll to the centre. Notice if your breath is shallow or whether you can deepen it to the belly. You might feel a lot more on your back as you do this, but also quite nurturing. Notice if you clench your buttocks now and then. Deep belly breath. Follow your thoughts. Keep noticing if you do tense up again and again in certain areas of your body. So we'll take one more deep breath and really slowly coming onto your back. And even as you move, just noticing how your spine feels. Well, we've held a position like that for some time. It was about 4 minutes, so it can be quite intense to move afterwards. Lying down. Notice if your tummy is making little noises like mine. That's stimulating on the sacral part of the belly, that pose. So notice what you feel and where you feel it. Taking deep breaths into your belly just to bring some energy to that area we've just worked with. As you breathe deeply in and feel the belly like a balloon, it feels quite nourishing on the lower back. So we'll take our knees in. Take a nice long moment to rock here and even lift the head and hug it just to sort of counterpose that curve to the spine in seal. Enjoy a nice massage as you roll. And just being very aware of what you're feeling, explore the body. Notice how it feels in the buttocks and hips as you do this as well, from the deep stretching swan that we had. So we're going to just come into banana now to come to the ending poses. A nice gentle one where we're still flat on the mat, bringing feet over to the right lower corner, and then right foot over the left, and just shuffling shoulders to top right. Relax where you can, just release your buttocks if that feels more comfortable. Soften through the neck and face and head. And arms wherever you want to. If you want them raised above your head, you can, or cactus. But today I feel like just having them by my side. A bit more relaxing and restful. Release any tension in your waist, both sides, lower back and belly. Deep breaths. Just observe your thoughts. What thought are you on right this moment? Enjoying this stretch through the left side of your body, Ida. breath. Uncross your legs and just find yourself back into the middle of the mat. Let your spine realign. Let's take a few moments here and just feel. Lovely long deep breath in. So looking for where you can feel perhaps coldness, tingly through the legs, inner thighs possibly, inner knees, outside of the body as well. Gallbladder stimulation here. And then we'll gently come into the other side. Let's just take feet to the lower left corner. Left foot over right. And then shoulders to top left. Stretching into the right side, Pingala. Masculine aspect of ourselves. Relax. And just consciously following the breath into your belly and then up into the chest. Just following your thoughts. Keep checking if there's any tension that creeps back in. And then we'll take one more breath. Let's just find our way back into middle. And exploring whatever you feel. How do you feel emotionally and mentally? In your spiritual self as well. And then we'll hug in. We'll just raise the legs for maybe a minute or so. Let's just have a little rock. massage your back. And then if you just want to raise your legs, grab a cushion. We'll just do this for maybe a minute. Just allow yourself to get comfortable. And if your eyes are closed here, you can just gaze into Ajna chakra, your third eye. You can focus on your belly breathing. Notice how you feel in your lower back. And then gently we'll just bend the knees, lower the feet down, come into neutral spine. Just have a moment to reflect, feel from that pose. And then relaxation. Either stay lying down, pull a blanket over you, or if you want to come to seated, or if it's more comfortable for you to sit, choose where you want to be. It's always nice to have these last 10 minutes to just zone out, relax, cover yourself, make sure you're nice and warm. It's that time of year where blankets are definitely needed, maybe even two. And we'll call upon maybe what lovely little bit of wisdom we'll get from a card today. So send out a thought out into the universe, whether it's a question, a query you have, just a nice bit of guidance. So we have Ariel. Let me read this one to you. So it says, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, meditation. It's not your imagination. You really are psychic, and you have connection with the spirit world. These mystical experiences are occurring due to your increased spiritual openness and because you have asked about your angels and your life's purpose. I am part of a large group of angels assigned to help those who have spiritual gifts. We will send you additional earth helpers in the form of spiritual teachers, books, classes, so that you may further open up to your spiritual abilities. Please don't be afraid of your gifts. Although you may have being teased or punished for being psychic in your childhood or past life. We can help you heal any fears that you may have about being psychic or spiritually gifted. Just ask for our help and it is given. The earth needs your help right now. We ask that you regularly send the divine love and light within you towards those who need it most. Simply hold the intention of sending beams of loving energy toward any place, plant, animal, person, or situation, and it is done. We thank you for your earth angel assistance. That's lovely. So simply holding an intention of love and sending it out is what's needed in the world right now. To those near and far, have a little few moments just to perhaps send that lovely beam of intentional love outwards in these moments. Just gently now. Very slowly bringing your awareness back just to your breath and to the feeling of yourself in your room and on your mat. Notice how you're feeling on all of your levels. And then ever so gradually you can just start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Small movements. Take a deep breath. Feel the movement in your body as you breathe. And if you're lying down, you can just gently hug the knees in. If you're seated and you just want to roll your shoulders, perhaps move the head and neck. Coming back into your physical body. And then when you're ready, you can just roll up to seated. Take a moment to ground yourself, and if you're already seated, just ground again. And then we can join hands at heart. Om Shanti. Namaste.